And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your CCBC Essex Knights. A sophomore forward who wears the New Jersey number 3, Adriana Pacheco. A sophomore guard from Baltimore, Maryland, number 10, Ashley Dickey. A sophomore guard from Oakland, Maryland, number 11, Heather Middleton. A sophomore forward from Washington, D.C., number 22, Rolia Bryan. And a freshman guard from Haymarket, Virginia, number 25, Elena Howell. The Knights are coached by Mike Seedy, assisted by It's you, Casey Deacon, Ryan Delow, and Marshall Kennedy. Ladies and gentlemen, here at CCBC Essex, we invite Spirit Sports Team as the board for the student athlete.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the castle at CCBC Essex. Aaron Thomas bringing you the action live on this Friday, and what a way to kick off the weekend with the third and final game of the week for Coach Sini's women's basketball squad here at CCBC Essex, trying to make it 3 in a row, trying to make it their third time this year they've won at least 5 straight. Easy for me to say, but easier for them to accomplish, stacking up the wins. And what stands in front of them is a rematch against the Division I Monroe Mustangs. These two teams went head-to-head back on the 9th of December. The Knights were 6-4 at that point. Mustangs 5-5. Knights came out on top 91-68 in that one. Mustangs looking for revenge. Will they find it, or will the Knights find their 5th straight victory? If you're as curious as I am, you're in the right place. Tip-off is underway. Mustangs with the first possession. It was just shoot-around, but they had a hot hand during the shoot-around. See if that translates in to this one as they get the lid off the cookie jar early, thanks to the offensive rebound. Ball movement, Middleton the shooter, and what a happy start for the Knights. The ball movement, the shooter in the corner, and Middleton went 0 for 6 from the field last time these two teams matched up. Starting 1 for 1 here. Almost getting the rebound there. Mustangs back-to-back offensive possessions where they were able to pull down an offensive rebound. That time did not lead to points. Knights. Pacheco fought hard for possession. Got it. Has to rally now as it's poked away at the last second. 17 seconds on the shot clock for the Knights. Middleton drives baseline, has it sent away. Our first invite to the block party sent out by the Mustangs. Not a lot of movement away from the ball right now for the Mustangs. And now that changes as the baseline opens for a moment, but Pacheco quickly closes the door on that driving lane. Good defensive stand for Coach Sini's squad. Now what do they have in the half court offensively? Middleton with another one. But after hitting the first, she misses the next two. 2 minutes into the game, and the score is 3-2. Sorry for the technical difficulties at home with no overlay in terms of score or time. Keep you updated on that, of course, as the game goes on. No need to update that one. You saw it just as I did. Missed it all, and we're going the other way. These two teams trading strong defensive stands here over the last minute. Pacheco for three, and that one was long. Mustangs looking to run in transition. Knights quickly getting back. Driving lane, and the bank is closed. Middleton with a strong rebound. Knights running in transition now. Mustangs this time quickly back in transition, and this time it's the foul. Knights will have another bite at the apple here. Another chance to bring this cold streak to a close. Both teams hit their first shots and have gone cold since. Working it around the circle. Dickey drives. What a block! Pacheco gets it back. Double team in the corner, and the Mustangs finally do turn the Knights over. But they shoot a toe off right afterwards, and the frustration from the coaching staff says it all. What a way to have that turnaround. Strong defensive stand and a turnover in their own zone. Knights, another bite at the apple, is the third time the charm. Dickey drives, and this time it's wide open. Finally, a sigh of relief from the white jerseys. Full court press, trying to turn defense to offense to get this game started. Oh, and Ashley Dickey sends out the first invite to the block party from the Knights. Big block from the veteran, the sophomore. I can do that too. Can the Knights make another defensive stand? Trying to get tangled up down low. Pacheco maybe got a piece of that. What we know for sure is the Knights are running. And it's a blocking foul. Shuffled those feet, just didn't shuffle them fast enough. And a meeting of the minds amongst the white jerseys. Figure out a way to break through this strong Mustangs defense. Both teams are doing a phenomenal job of limiting the transition opportunities for the other team offensively. The defensive transition game has been spectacular to start, as we are almost 4 minutes into the game and the score is 5-2. The Mustangs will have a chance to change that after the Knights turnover. And this is just the start that the Mustangs wanted. Keep this game a low-scoring affair. Keep this game close as long as possible. Really help their chances of pulling off the upset against the number 4 nationally ranked Knights team. Walker, the catch in the corner, but she had a foot on the line. Powell's pass just a little too high there. Man, that was the Knights' first really good chance to go running offensively. And it was their turn to shoot a toe off, apparently. Mustangs another chance to get back to even, or at least just get another basket on the board. Almost a full 5 minutes for them without a basket. Remember, they had the first basket of the game when they started this one off 2-0. It's been a 5-0 run for the Knights since then. The scoring certainly not coming at a premium. Not coming easy. Not coming often. Not coming at all. Ashley Dickey enjoyed a nice little 1-minute break on the bench. She quickly checked back in. It's her and 4 other players off the bench as Kiki Walker starts 1 for 1. 3 in the corner. It's now 8 unanswered points for the Knights. Mustangs trying to put a stop to it. They'll get another chance. And they'll go to the line. 2 offensive rebounds and clearly looking to go inside, make it difficult, but both teams doing a very good job of playing defense without fouling, as that's only 3 fouls committed between the 2 teams. Now just over halfway played in this first quarter. Just over 5 minutes have been played in this one. The score is 8-2 after the first miss at the line. Oh for 2 at the line, and was a line violation maybe? Lane violation. So another opportunity at that second one because of the violation. And third time's the charm as they go 1 for 3 at the line that time. Scott, the trailer, couldn't get the clean catch. They'll look to do it over again. Let's start this conga line once again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Knights running out of time. Walker again, the 3 in the corner. This one just short. Strong defensive stand for the Mustangs. Can they answer with some offense? And Scott shut the door on that drive once again, but the bank open for a little late night drive-through. Big sigh of relief this time on the Mustang side as they got the 2 points. And they'll look to get 2 more. Running in transition. Looking to split, but Davis got a hand on it. And what's the foul on the court? It will be a hold. Initially just saw the point at the baseline. At that out-of-bounds line on the far sideline. Thought maybe Mustangs player stepped on the out-of-bounds line, but no, foul committed by the Knights. Their second of the quarter. Mustangs, fresh shot clock to work with. Trying to lob it up there on the baseline, and this time they do step out of bounds. And that was a head shaker of a moment for the Mustangs. Middleton, no one stops ball. Got a clean look, just couldn't hit. Mustangs driving, and one and done that time as Walker pulls down the tough board. Mustangs again quick to get back on defense, but Powell splits the defense with the swim move. Pools are usually closed this time of year. Number 25 went diving for 2 points there. Mustangs catch the break, and nice bounce pass, no and one, but a trip to the line. And that is now 3 fouls in the quarter for this Knights team. Mustangs inching closer and closer to the bonus, which certainly will help their chances of scratching their way back to a closer position, though they're in a very good spot right now. 10-5 the score on the big board. Points continuing to be a struggle for these two teams, though. That one, big sigh of relief. Not just points, but points with the clock stopped. Free points, so to speak. Your best friend, Knights, looking to run after the make. Mustangs go 2 for 2, and it moves to a 10-7 game. Middleton. Hit the first and has gone cold since then. Knights will have to pick themselves up on defense. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And the Mustangs picked up their dribble in a tough spot. Passed their way out of it, but what does it lead to? 5 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, nice move. The floater, the offensive rebound. And they're 0 for 2. Knights running. Oh, spin move. Shooter in the corner. Walker and the Knights will have a chance to go for their second look. Powell finds another shooter. And Middleton continues to struggle. Though that load not uniquely on her, though, all on her, I should say. The entire Knights offense struggling right now. They hit 10 points, and they have not budged from that mark over the last, let's say, 90 seconds or so. Mustangs hanging around here in the first quarter. With a lot of game left to play. Drops it to Bryant, up, and could not get the in part. What a find by Powell as Bryant fought through 2 blue jerseys to lay it up. I think everyone on that sideline wearing a white jersey thought there was going to be a whistle and a foul call. Instead, it's a timeout. And the Mustangs will have possession when we come back. 91 seconds left in this first quarter. The score is 10-7. The Knights are holding on to the lead right now and looking to find a way to go on a run to close out this first quarter. Put a little bit of distance between them and the Mustangs. Can they find what they need to do that, or can the Mustangs find their first run of the game? Mustangs come into this one 16-9 on the year, 8-3 at home, 5-5 on the road, 3-1 at neutral sites. So it has been a roller coaster away from home. Little up, little down. They're all around, and it's put them in a good spot in their season. 16-9 and in control of their own destiny. Headed in towards March. Oh, what a pass! Could not finish on the layup, but the Mustangs do get that trip to go to the line. Late night delivery, driving baseline. Dropping the rock off for the teammate who was cutting. Mustangs will try and get it to a 1-point game here, as they have now hit 3, or make it 4 in a row at the line after missing their first 2. Make it 5 in a row as they do the work. Knights are in the bonus now as it's 5 team fouls for them. 60 seconds for the Mustangs to try and take advantage of that. It's got to start defensively And right there, they made the initial play. Got the block. Oh, Powell took it right back. I will take that. And the 2, please and thank you, says the Knights captain. Powell, the leading assister, dime dropper, I should say, at this level. Getting it done defensively on the other end there. And the Knights were trying to make the most of it. Get that ball back and hold for the buzzer beater. And then just a sneaky, sneaky move on the offensive rebound there from Emma Wilson. Nice move, cutting baseline. Sneaking in through the back door, stealing a possession. And a chance to cut into that lead once again. Mustangs hanging around here in this one, and a big part of that is the effort on defense and on the boards. We'll have a nice deep dive into those numbers when we go into the second quarter. That consecutive foul shot streak finally comes to a close as they go 1 for 2 that time. Bryant for 3, in and out. Walker gets another possession. No, that effort continues to go. It's a jump ball. Where's the possession arrow pointed? And the Knights will get the gift. 4 seconds to look for the buzzer beater. Oh my! And the Mustangs now, a chance to tie, 3 seconds. What a head scratcher. And no good on the heave. Good closeout defensively from Ashley Dickey. And 12-10 will be the score on the big board when we start the second quarter. What will be that score when we go into halftime? Gonna have to stick around with us and find out. A good one unfolding in front of us here at the Castle. And what a better way to start off the weekend. And we are back ready to start the action once again. Kicking this weekend off in exciting fashion here at the Castle. And it's been an exciting week of action all week. If you missed us, little recap. Knights currently 2-0 so far this week. Got a win on Monday and a win on Wednesday. Looking to go 3-0 on the week. Kick off the weekend festivities on a good note as men's lacrosse starts on Saturday. Everyone around campus buzzing about that. Home opener for men's lacrosse tomorrow at 12. As we see that nice save from the Mustangs leading to the open three in the corner and the offensive rebound that ties this game up. Enough about men's lacrosse on Saturday. How about women's basketball here today? Powell catches the Mustangs sleeping. Middleton hitting the boards hard and getting the 2 points. Had gone cold from deep. Why not get a little closer? And that has been the up in her game this year. We knew she was a great shooter, but the increase in the rebounds this year has been a huge step forward for number 11. And the Knights looking like they may need it here today, as once again the game tied. These teams trading baskets now. Dickey. Pacheco play hot potato. Oh, in and out. It's a cruel game, much like life, as it doesn't get much closer than that. Mustangs drive baseline. What a block! Middleton for three. And we're going the other way. Powell got a hand on it. Bryant, first one on the floor. What beautiful effort on the floor. It remains 14-14. My goodness, what a game unfolding in front of us here at the Castle. Knights get the play from the sideline. Bryant moves it to Dickey. And this one misses everything. We had a little bit of a mix-up under the basket moments ago. And all I'll say about that is we know that Zebra Stripes is letting them play on the court here tonight. Everyone out there should do with that information what they please. And I mean the players on the court. If that's how the game's going to be officiated, bring the effort, bring the intensity, bodies on bodies. Under 10 seconds to play with on the shot clock. Mustangs long three from the avenue. Middleton, another tough board. We are 3 minutes into the second quarter. And Heather Middleton, the trailing three. As that is 5 points in the quarter for number 11. And a big 5 points as the last three of that get the Knights back in front. 17-14 the score on the big board. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in this quarter. Inching closer and closer to halftime, and the Mustangs inching closer and closer towards upset territory. It is a good one unfolding in front of us here at the Castle. The Knights making the plays as they unfold in front of them. Can they continue to do that? Oof, only time will tell as the Mustangs are punching with them. Can they out-punch them? That's the question. Bunch of players with 4 points here in this one. Powell, the only player with 4 points for the Knights. Sharon Brown and Emma Wilson, both with 4 points for the Mustangs. Kiki Walker and Middleton with 3 apiece, though we know Middleton has put another 5 on the board since then, so she's leading the way. But I think the point in all that is the scoring. It's coming from a little bit of everywhere here this afternoon. Will that continue to be the story, or will somebody establish themselves as the player to beat? Aren't you glad you're sticking with us and finding out all the answers to the questions that is this game? Kick ball. And that's a heads-up defensive play. I mean, of course, the Knights would love to have it been going the other way on the steal attempt, but don't let them split you and get into the painted area. Instead, they'll have to take it out on the baseline and do it all over again in the half court. These two teams had long stretches of really strong defense in the first quarter. Offense waking up a little bit in quarter number 2. And Powell maybe got a little lucky there. Tried to dribble her way out of the double team instead. Got poked away. And the ref came to save the day. Knights will hold on to possession. Will look to go on a run. It was the 3 from Middleton moments ago that got them to the 3-point lead. Middleton will look to drive baseline, go around, heads up play. Dickey with the hezzy. And Middleton kept moving. And that is going the other way. That was great offense there from the Knights. Just couldn't execute on the shot. Middleton kept moving after the pass. Got to her destination. Dickey made the heads-up play, passing up the good shot for a better shot. Cards continue to be tough here today for these two teams. Mustangs get another chance and foul on the court before the shot. So it'll be an inbounds play, and that is just the first foul committed by these two teams almost halfway through this first quarter. Or excuse me, second quarter, I should say. Almost 5 minutes before. Oh, what a steal! Powell lays it up for 2, and it's 5 straight for the Knights. So just over 5 minutes left to play in the first half. As one of these two teams have a run to close out the half. Right now, the Knights are in the middle of a run, and they'll have a chance to continue that run. Bryant down low, and the glass. Denied. Shot attempt that time. Could not get it over the rim. Drives baseline, kicks it around. Great closeout defense as the Mustangs dribbled right into the wall. Find the trailer. Cash money. 8 points in the quarter for the sophomore. That one from the Avenue. Largest lead of the game. 8 points now, 22-14. And it's now under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Are the Knights in the middle of the run that breaks this one open? Or the Mustangs moments away from a run to get this game back to even? Going over the numbers before the game, we knew that the rebounding numbers would play a crucial factor in this one. Mustangs Number 10 in rebounding, the Knights on the other end. Number 2 in total rebounds, number 1 in defensive rebounds, and number 20 in offensive rebounds. Not an advantage for the Mustangs, but the talent and the size to compete with the Knights. And that is a big reason why at one point this game was tied a few different times in this quarter. Since then, the Knights have gone on a little bit of a run. 8 unanswered points for them. The Mustangs have a chance to close that out here. Drive baseline, and one opportunity just bounces out. And a good screen creating the driving lane. And the Mustangs looking to do what they did in the first quarter, make the most of their trips to the line. Knock away at this lead here for the Knights. That was a big reason why we started the second quarter with the Mustangs only down 2. At one point they were 5 in a row at the line. 1 for 2 that time. Middleton with another rebound. 8 points and a handful of rebounds in the quarter. Big reason why the Knights have found the rhythm here. Mustangs, even numbers in transition. But Powell with a good one-on-one effort defensively. Pass out to the shooter, no good. Now Powell looking to run. And Dickey finishes for 2 as number 25 drops the dime. Offensive foul! Bryant wanted the smoke. Got the barbecue. .329 left in the quarter. 24-15 is the score on the big board. The Knights looking like they found the rhythm here. Can they hold on to that rhythm as we go into halftime? Mustangs got to control their effort. Their strong defensive stands in the first quarter are what really kept this game where it was through the first 10. Middleton flexing on the court. My goodness, it's a 10-point quarter for the sophomore. Poked away, Powell cannot get it. What an effort by the Mustangs. Does not lead to the 2 points. Powell, the in and out. Left it a centimeter short, and Bryant continues the effort. Bryant, nothing but action from number 22. Knights faithful definitely feeling like they're playing their part here tonight. As it's getting loud here at the castle, everybody getting ready for an exciting weekend of action. And it's kicking off in a very exciting way as the Knights opening this game up now. 12-point lead. With every point they put on the board, the lead gets larger, and it creates a new largest lead of the game. For most of the first 15 minutes of this game was so close as Middleton comes in with the steal. Jumping the passing lane. Around the clock. Ashley Dickey is killing him with the hesitation move here tonight. Creating another driving lane. Just couldn't finish on that one. Mustangs looking to get one on the board. They have only had 1 point since it was tied at 14. And they have no made baskets since that point. It is almost a clean 3 minutes of scoreless basketball for the Monroe Mustangs. And that has led to a 12-point lead for the Knights as one man's trash is another man's treasure. The tough offense for the Mustangs leading to some extra offensive opportunities for the Knights. And now we have got a meeting of the minds amongst the referees. Some kind of confusion out there on the court. We know for sure that there's 2 minutes left in this game and the action is restarting here. And Ashley Dickey is heating up, and the sophomores are putting on a show here on Friday night. Mustangs fight for the ball, jump ball once again. This time we know possession arrow pointed in the Mustangs' direction. The Knights got it last time. Mustangs getting it this time. Effort continues to be strong on both sides. The only problem for the Mustangs is the effort just not leading to strong offensive opportunities. Instead, the effort that time just led to another jump ball, and well, merry-go-round's got to go the other way. Under 90 seconds to play in the first half now. And a timeout taken on the floor. And the Knights will talk about how they can keep this effort up and keep their momentum rolling into halftime. A 15-point lead for them right now as they have found a way to open this game up a little bit. Can they add a few more points on the board before the halftime whistle? One thing the Mustangs can control here is their effort, and they have got to match the effort from the Knights here that they've had on this run. If they can find a way to do that, they'll get back in this game. If not, the Knights will turn into the buzzsaw that they have been numerous times this season. Middleton trying to flex with the deep three. Under 60 seconds to play in the quarter. Mustangs working it. Ball movement. Another offensive foul. It is! Second charge picked up, and once again, it is Bryant. And here is a potential adjustment from the Mustangs in their effort to try and get back in this one. Looking to move to the full court press, and our stoppage on the court is because the shot clock never restarted. We'll get that switched up. So the Mustangs go into a full court press with 49 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock and game clock separated by 19 seconds. The Knights look to go for the 2-for-1. Coach Seeney's got both his point guards on the court right now. Powell looking for the one-on-one. Easy 2 points there. Crossover. Creating the jump shot. And that'll find its way onto somebody's Instagram page, I'm sure. Powell with the steal. Looking for 2 more. Getting greedy. Powell got turned around, and the Mustangs just miss out on the buzzer beater, and it's that kind of day at the office for everyone in a blue jersey, or at least it was that kind of quarter. It was close, but right now, not so much. 34-15 the score on the big board, but the Mustangs got 15 minutes to talk strategy. They've got 15 minutes to figure out how they can get back into this one. Do they have what it takes? Stick around with us and find out. right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you got your popcorn and you are ready, like the rest of us, to get the action started back on the court. Second half just moments away. Leading scorers at halftime. Heather Middleton, 13 points, leading the way. 5 for 13 from the field, 3 for 10 from downtown. And to go along with those 13 points, Middleton also pulled down 5 rebounds and had 2 steals. Alana Powell, number 25, right behind Middleton with 10 points, 5 for 7 from the field. And doing a little bit of everything, Powell. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. 10 turnovers committed by the Mustangs. And that was really the killer for them as they out-rebounded the Knights by 7 in the quarter, which really comes as a surprise as someone who was with the game from the beginning. I would not have expected the Mustangs to be out-rebounding the Knights by this point, but the turnover numbers being what they are, a big reason why the score is what it is. 34-15 is our score as we start the second half. Though it's not just the rebounding numbers that are the big difference in this one. Field goals made really tell the whole story of the game, excuse me. The Mustangs are 4 for 33 from the field to start as Ashley Dickey tries for the contested layup. Could not hit. Pacheco fouled on her offensive rebound. Knights will get another look at it. Trying to go up top. Middleton fought to save it. And the Knights will look to restart after the chaos. 3 in the corner, no good. Bryant, and offensive foul, this time going against the Knights. So the Knights do not get the points, and they do get the turnover. Mustangs trying to chip away. It's got to start with makes. Well, really, actually, it's got to start with stops defensively. They need to get stops and consistently get stops. But then again, if they don't turn some of those defensive stops into offensive executions, it won't make one lick of difference. You know the Knights aren't going to stop shooting. Mustangs driving baseline, finding no success, and Bryant continues to fight hard down low. Moving quickly, Middleton for 3 again in that far corner. 0 for 2 to start the second half for number 11. Almost 2 minutes into the quarter. Up, and the foul committed. Driving into the painted area and fighting through the contact, earning a trip to the line. And could the charity stripe be the Mustangs' ticket to getting back into this one? Getting there is one thing, executing there, of course, a whole nother. And 0 for 2 at the line is Pacheco with a tough rebound down low. And both teams will look to slow down their fouling here in this quarter, as 2 minutes into the quarter. Both teams have committed 2 fouls. Make it 3 for the Mustangs. And possibly 3 on the board for the Knights. Ashley Dickey quickly into the painted area. Quickly putting the ball in the hoop. So the Knights inch a little closer to the bonus. And as much as getting into the bonus would be a blessing for the Mustangs, man, it'd be a curse if the Knights met them there. Rushing the ball carrier, Middleton gets the steal and one! Opportunity! And things are starting to roll the Knights' direction once again. This time, defense to offense with urgency, and a timeout taken, full timeout. No, actually, scratch that. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So we will keep it right here on the court as the two teams take just a quick moment to talk strategy. And the vibes in the two huddles very different right now. The Knights rolling, feeling good, possibly taking another step forward in their title defense hopes. What a huge step forward it could be. A 5th straight win. The 3rd time this season they've had a win streak of at least 5 games, if that is the case, and they're able to finish the job here today. And also getting that much closer to finishing the regular season off on a winning streak. Man, that could be a real bonus for Coach Sini's squad. Get into conference play with the #1 seed, or excuse me, conference tournament play with the #1 seed, a winning streak, handle business there, and then who knows? Bryant with the steal. Powell wants a 3. And the fight down low continues. Foul on the court. It will go against the Mustangs. Substitution checking into the game, and those rebounding numbers starting to turn a little bit here in the second quarter, or excuse me, in the second half. Remember, fans at home, when we started this 3rd quarter, we talked about how the Mustangs were out-rebounding the Knights by 7. Certainly is not the case in quarter number 3. Pacheco's strong effort after maybe a first half that was not the strongest of the season is definitely playing a huge factor, as you saw the good closeout from Pacheco in the corner. Good offense beats good defense. Mustangs will look for some more good offense. Knights 40-18, driving the bus here in this one, feeling confident. And the Mustangs find a little confidence in their back pocket. Splits the defense, that second little movement. Man, that started off as a really good take, but just couldn't keep strong on that pivot foot. What could have been? And a kick. Around the double, finds Middleton. Oh, what a block. Pacheco continues to fight hard, but the Mustangs continue the pesky D. Saw the pesky D on the other side from the Knights as Ashley Dickey got a hand in the cookie jar and created the turnover. And then that foul that we just saw moments ago from the Mustangs, a costly one, as that will put the Knights in the bonus. We were talking minutes ago about, will the Mustangs get into the bonus and get a chance to chip away at the lead at the line? Well, it's been a much different song and dance since then. The Knights actually the first ones to get into the bonus, and now they've got a chance to add to the lead. And it is looking much like it did in the second quarter. There's still a lot of time left in this second half. 6 minutes and some change left in the third quarter. The Knights continue to build upon their lead. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mustangs into the painted area, hanging with the floater and hanging with the offensive rebound as well. They'll knock 2 off the lead there. Trying to knock a few more off with the steal, but Powell gets the 3 in the corner. And it's 1 and done. Mustangs looking to start a run. Oh, nice move. Another nice move. And one opportunity. The first hesitation on the baseline, faking the pass out, and then showed the ball, took it away. Oh, my. Crafty offense from the Mustangs. Chipping another 2 off the lead for the Knights. Looking to make it 3 the old-fashioned way. Heather Middleton fights for the rebound, and oh my. A jump ball is the call on the floor. And that's what we're rolling with. Mustangs looking to add 2 more. Driving baseline into the painted area, and what a tough lay. The lead now under 20 points. Davis out to Powell. Anla Davis looking to put something on the board for the birthday. Congratulations to her. Oh, and one opportunity as it looks to be 8 straight for the Mustangs. Davis have a chance to run point on the birthday here now, and have a chance to run point in a game that is starting to make a little bit of a turn here, as the last 2 minutes has been all Mustangs. 9 straight points for them, 42-27, and this is looking more like the game we saw in quarter number 1. The question now, though, was too much distance created between the Mustangs and the Knights. Walker for 3, and the Knights, have they gone cold?
Mustangs looking to stay hot. Driving, and that's a walk. What a strong one-on-one defense. Really, I paused for a moment because it actually really wasn't a one-on-one defensive stand from Davis. She made the initial point-blank stop, but a good job by the teammate funneling the defense where the help was. But of course, the initial stop made from number 21. Now looking to create some offense. Crossover. Dribble handoff to Walker. Oh, nice hezzy. Another one. 0. Still on the board for the Knights. It's a scoreless few minutes for Coach Sini's squad, which has brought him up out of his seat. It is now a 12-point game. Walker with the offensive rebound after the missed 3. And the steal. Poked away. Good defense with the reach around. And here comes a substitution group ready to check into the game for the Knights. Looking to put a stop to this run that the Mustangs are on right now. It is a 12-point run for them. And it's brought them to within 12 points of the Knights. My, oh my. If you change the channel, you've missed quite a run. And it has started on this side of the court. The defensive effort for the Mustangs has been strong. Can that continue? 10 seconds on the shot clock for the Knights. And oh my, the Knights shoot a toe off. It's a turnover, and the Mustangs with a chance to build on this run. Pow with the pickpocket. Looking for someone. Taking it herself, and one opportunity. You saw the eyes forward, backward, side to side. Number 25 was looking for a dime to drop. Said, I'll take it myself. And could that be the play that switches momentum back onto the Knights' side? Only time will tell. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in this quarter. And the Knights will be at the line when we come back. Said it early in this third quarter. The key for the Mustangs to get back into this one is to control their effort. They needed to match the effort that the Knights were putting forth, and, well, they've matched it and surpassed it here in this quarter, and it's a big reason they have gotten their way back into a spot where it's a little bit more manageable. At one point, it was a 24-point lead for the Knights. It's now down to a 14-point lead. The closest the Mustangs have gotten it was 12. And they've got 2 minutes and 42 seconds to make it a little bit closer before we start quarter number 4. They don't want to leave it all to the fourth. And Powell's three-point play, a big sigh of relief for Coach Cini's squad. Now can they get some defensive stops? Spin move into the painted area. And it's now a 14-3 run for the Mustangs. And a blocking foul will put the Knights at the line. Could not shuffle those feet fast enough. That will put them at the line. They're in the bonus, and there it is. I noticed one thing during the break. The vibes for the Mustangs much different to close out this quarter than they were to start the quarter. They really feel like they are right there in this game against the Knights, and why shouldn't they? This has been a strong run for them. And they feel like they can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Will they be able to see the other end of the comeback trail? Nice ball fake. Good pass out, 3. And it is now 17 points for the Mustangs here in the quarter. A 17-5 run. Dickey, long 3, off the front of the iron. One and done. That's a settle shot. Mustangs not looking to settle. Knights first on the floor, and the whistle will put them at the line. And it is back to a 12-point game. And Middleton has checked back into the game. Coach Cini looking for somebody to get hot offensively here. Don't need an interpreter for that one. Coach for the Mustangs letting it be heard. Got to put that one behind him, as that was a Shackton a fool moment. Mustangs had 2 players going for that rebound. The Knights went 0 for 2 at the line, only to get another gift in a free possession. Powell driving. Defense smothering by the blue jerseys, forcing the turnover. Under 90 seconds to play in the quarter. Mustangs looking to slow down. Mid-range jumper, no good. Tough rebound. Here comes the run. Powell, crossover. Now through the pick. Finds Bryant for 3. Another scoreless trip in the offensive zone. Another trip into the offensive zone for the Mustangs, trying to get it into single digits. And they won't be able to do it there. Under 60 seconds to play in the quarter. It's still a 12-point game. Middleton drives into the double team. Passes out. And a fight for the loose ball. Which direction is it going? And it's putting the Knights at the line. The effort continues to be strong on the court from both teams. Back-to-back strong defensive stands from both teams. And then we saw that fight for the loose ball right in front of us. That puts Deborah at the line. 3 straight misses at the line for the Knights. Make it 4 straight. The vibes are going south here for Coach Cini's squad in this quarter. Powell pulls up. I'll take those 2, please and thank you. Big sigh of relief after that one. Mustangs gotta be smart here. Hold for the final shot. At worst, keep it where it is. Knights looking for another strong defensive stand. Nice. Take it right back. Rebound. 2 points. What a close to the quarter. And what will the close to this game look like? You are going to have to stick around with us and find out. 49-37 is the score on the big board. And the Mustangs thankful for 10 more minutes. Can the Knights make them eat their words? Mustangs looking to play spoiler on what has been a tremendous week for Coach Cini's squad. A win on Monday, a win on Wednesday, and a potential 5th straight win hanging in front of them here on Friday. The Mustangs were able to make up 12 points in quarter number 3. If they can make up 12 more here in quarter number 4, we'll have some extra basketball in front of us. The other side of that coin, though, is if the Knights can find the rhythm that they had that got them into a 24-point lead, then they may just send some of these fans home early. Still so many questions in this one. Will the Knights find the groove, or are the Mustangs in the middle of an epic comeback? Aren't you glad you're sticking around with us to find out? It's got to start on defense once again, and they got the turnover. Transition, and they start off chipping 2 away. It is a 10-point game for the first time in a while. And a travel. Davis shuffled the feet before the pass. My, oh my, it is amazing that it is a 10-point game when you look at the Knights. 3 players over 10 points. Powell with 15. Middleton with 16, Dickey with 14. Only 1 player for the Mustangs over 10 points, but yet they're right there in it. Effort plays like that, a big reason. Saving it, and the jump ball. What a fight for it. And where's the possession arrow pointed? Pacheco checks in. her effort in the first part of the third quarter, a big reason why the Knights were initially able to add on to their lead in the third quarter. Of course, we know it's not how you start, it's about how you finish. Middleton with a nice rebound and then screen, creating space for Powell. Pacheco tried to save it, but man, oh man, the Knights cannot find the groove here. The offense, ice cold in the second half. The defense strong on this. That's a moving screen. And instead, it's a push on Middleton. Ten-point game, 49-39. Great effort from Williams. Ball denial, strong there on the inbounds play. Knights will look to do it again. They have put together a strong defensive effort this trip into the court. Williams again got a piece of it, couldn't secure the whole cookie though. Offensive rebound, another one, and it is a foul on the court before the shot. So it is another inbounds play, but it's also another bite at the apple for the Mustangs. So no and one opportunity, but another look at offense. My, oh my, what is unfolding in front of us? Mustangs drive into the painted area, and they will not get the and one, but they will get the trip to the line, and a number that just went up there on the big board that is very interesting is 3. That is 3 fouls committed in the quarter by the Knights, and we are not even 2 minutes into the quarter. That could be a huge gift for the Mustangs. The Knights need to regroup and figure out how to play defense without fouling in this final 8 minutes. And it is a single-digit game. Who had that on their bingo card after it being a 24-point game at one point? It's now an 8-point game. Better call Grandma. There's an instant classic unfolding right in front of us. 8 minutes left here in this fight at the Castle. Middleton, no good. Mustangs pull down the tough board. Mustangs looking to chip away. They've chipped 4 points away so far. Good closeout, and the late whistle will put the Mustangs at the line. Ashley Dickey thought she had the strong closeout there. Instead, it is foul number 4 on the whistle. 2 shots. 2 chances to cut into this lead for the Mustangs. And now also just 1 foul away from getting into the bonus. And somewhere out there, Rasheed Wallace is screaming, "Ball don't lie." He knows a phony foul like it's his spider sense. 0 for 2 at the line. Dribble handoff. Williams drives baseline. And a nice move from number 4. Back to a 10-point game. That should be a big sigh of relief for Coach Cini's squad. Floater, no good. Middleton with the tough board this time, dribbling out of traffic. Knights in transition, Dickey, and one opportunity. The sophomore with the strong take and make. And the Knights clearly frustrated in this one, but the conversation that is unfolding in front of us on the court is great progress for this team, and this is a great test for Coach Sini's squad right before it's time to go dancing. And they are displaying a lot of toughness, answering the bell that's being told in front of them. Oh, I messed that one all the way up. The excitement getting to me. Foul from Williams. And that's number 5. It should put the Mustangs at the line, and indeed it will be. 2 shots. Chance to get this game back to a 10-point game. One for 2 at the line that time, and 1 for 4 at the line over the last moments of this game. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the contest. Cross-court pass from the Knights, dangerous. And this is a tough offensive set so far. Dickey trying to make the most of it. Good rebound there from the Mustangs. Trying to cut it into single digits again. And no good that time. Offensive rebound. A second. A third. And the third time is the charm, as it will be another trip to the line. Can they reverse this recent trend that they've started for themselves? The Mustangs, that is, as they are 1 for 4 over their last 2 trips to the line. A big reason this game's still double digits for the Knights. They hit the first, and they've got it to 10 points. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, there's a chance, and it's not just slim and none. It's a 9-point game with under 6 minutes to play. Powell. Williams waiting in the corner, drives baseline, and earning a trip to the line. Ty Asia Williams with a tremendous spark plug effort off the bench here in the 4th quarter. This game may look different if it wasn't for some of the plays that number 4 has already made here in the quarter. Williams got the friendly roll, got it back to a 10-point game. And a timeout taken on the court. A full timeout, so a long strategy session for these two teams, and a great time to have one. Who's going to answer the challenge? Who is going to outpunch who? 5:49 left in this one. 54-44 is the score right now, but what will be the score when it's all finished? The rebounding numbers when we started this quarter, 39-29. Mustangs added to their lead in rebounding, and that is a big reason why they have been able to cut into this lead. At one point, the Knights led by 24. Now, only leading by 11. Mustangs dribbled their way out of the danger zone there. Now passing their way into the green zone as it's back to a 9-point game. The steady hand of Powell looking to lead the way, finding the shooter, and who else but Williams right there in the middle, trying to create a second effort chance. Mustangs trying to chip 2 more away. Straightaway 3. Walker with the sophomore move on the tough rebound. Coaching staff wants to see him go quick. Powell, hand off to Dickey. Dickey, unafraid of the moment, but just an inch short there on the floater. So you're saying there's a chance the hopes remain alive for the Mustangs. 3 in the corner. It's good. 6-point game now. Under 5 minutes to play. Knights in desperate need of a basket. Ashley Dickey waiting for the screen. Now Powell. And a blocking foul will give the Knights some extra time here. Only the 3rd foul committed in the quarter by the Mustangs. So it'll be an inbound. And here comes a substitution for the Knights. Bryant and Deborah O check in for Coach Sini. And he's looking to go big. He's looking to take advantage of their effort on the glass, I'm sure. Powell drives baseline. It's open. And I think we just saw an invite to the block party. What a time for one. Mustangs trying to chip away further. Trying to inch a little closer. Baseline fadeaway, almost a wedgie. And Bryant with the big bound. And the big steal, almost. Oh my, what could have been a huge moment. Hand on the rock, just couldn't tip it towards a teammate. Instead, it is a 5th foul committed by the Mustangs. Now both teams are in the bonus. Foul shots from here on out really will put a different song and dance on this one. Knights gotta keep their heads, have to maintain composure, make the most at every trip at the line. The Mustangs, the reality of the way this game's going, they're probably going to continue to chip away at the lead. The reality of your job there in that situation is, can you continue to add on to the lead every time they chip away? They chip away a little, you add a little more. This is going to come down to offense. You got to find buckets. Time to buckle down. Pull up the bootstraps. Knights have made the plays so far. Can they continue? Banks open for a little late night 2 or 3, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's a big basket for the Mustangs. Under 3 minutes, Davis thought about the 3, Middleton showed no hesi. What a rebound from Big O! And it is a trip to the line for number 32. No, it was actually a jump ball, so it will be an inbounds play. I thought it was a foul committed. That's over and back. Oh, my. Tough break there. Davis had the right idea, going for the long pass. Dickey just had it play off the hands. And the Knights shoot another toe off. Mustangs drive baseline. Offensive rebound. Middleton with an invite to the block party. Big defensive stand for Coach Cini's squad. Dickey shows ball, takes it away, rejected by the rim, but a trip to the line earned by the sophomore. And the dime dropper for Coach Cini, ready to check back in at the next break. Things have gone silent here at the Castle, not because the action slowed down. No, it's because the tension has picked up. Everybody is scooted to the front of their seat, ready to get up and out of them on a moment's notice. 30-second timeout on the court, so we will keep it right here. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 59-51 is the score on the big board. The Knights are holding on to the lead here in this matchup with the Division I Mustangs. Coach Cini's squad looking for their 5th straight victory. Could be their 3rd time this year with at least 5 straight wins. What a time for a winning streak for the Knights. What a time for them to possibly be playing their best basketball. What a time for them possibly to answer their biggest challenge of the season. A challenge has been placed in front of them with this tremendous second half comeback effort from the Mustangs. And they are answering the challenge so far. Just 2 minutes away from picking up another victory, and what a huge victory it could be for Coach Cini's squad. Came into this one 18-6 on the year, looking for victory number 19, and my, oh my, cannot afford to have plays like that. An easy 2 points, and the lead back to 6 points. This is the closest it's been since the first quarter. Powell kicks out to Davis for 3, and just a little long, but the sophomore, Ashley Dickey, with the big offensive rebound. Mustangs running out of time, running out of options. 90 seconds left in the game. Davis a little closer this time. Same result, but my, oh my, that was a big whistle. Over the back was the foul call, and it is a trip to the line. It is a stop of the clock, and it is a chance to nick 2 more off the board. Mustangs, so you're saying there's a chance. Knights continuing to fight, continuing to answer the challenges in front of them, but the offense just continuing to struggle here in the second half. It has been a tale of 2 cities here in the second half, or in this game, I should say. The first half, the Knights' offense, spectacular. The second half, not as close, not as strong. Offensive foul! Oh my! And what a huge whistle again. Back-to-back whistles going against the Knights, keeping the hopes alive for the Mustangs. Mustangs, 3 in the corner, no good, and a fight for the rebound. Davis has it, trying to dribble out of traffic, trying to hold on. Coach Cini's squad in the driver's seat, but something's in the rearview mirror, and they can't shake it. Davis dribbled into traffic, tough spot, and a timeout. Man, oh man, that was almost a very costly mistake. Dribbled right into a really tough spot on that far sideline. (59-54) is our score. 51 seconds is all that separates these two teams from the final whistle. Will it be our final whistle, or will the good folks here who stuck around on this Friday night have some free basketball in front of them? The Mustangs are hoping to at least get it tied. The Knights are looking to throw out just 1 or 2 more punches that knock the Mustangs out. As close as this game is, with the time being what it is, another big basket for the Knights will really feel like a dagger, and there it is. So they will put a few more seconds on the clock. 50 seconds. But that 2 points, big 2 points, as it gets it back to a 6-point game. Mustangs need to be perfect from here on out. Knights need maybe 1 or 2 more defensive stops. Up and in. Bank is open for a little late night 2-point snack. Knights need a strong possession here. So Bryant had possession, and they went for the immediate foul, and that is the game here from here on out for the Mustangs. They've got to play the foul game and keep their hopes alive, as the shot clock is now turned off in this one, 61-56. And the miss at the line will draw everyone a little bit closer to the edge of their seat. So you're saying there's a chance. One for 2 from the line. 62-56 and a timeout taken. A 30-second timeout for the Mustangs, so we'll keep it right here. And the game has gone right back to a 6-point game. which is where it has been for a while. Well, fluctuating between 6 and 8. Flirting with 10 for a little bit the Knights were, but man, oh man, the Mustangs are hanging around in this one, making it difficult, making the Knights work for victory number 19. But what a time in the season for Coach Sini's squad to have maybe their toughest test. What a time in the season for them to answer their biggest challenge. They get the win here and hold on for this victory. Find a way to outpunch the Mustangs. That could be a real statement victory for them and a real momentum builder as we head into the final stages of the... Oh, what a steal! And there's the dagger! Welcome to Baltimore. Crab cakes and defense. It's what we do. And the rebound from Ashley Dickey and the smiles. You can't hide them. The Knights have held on for the victory here on this Friday night. It is a 3-0 week for Coach Sini's squad. Can they finish the regular season on this winning streak? Well, they've got a few more challenges in front of them, but only time will tell what is in store for the defending national champions. But what a challenge they answered and made the most of here this week and on this Friday night. Aaron Thomas, thanking you for joining us. Hope you can join us tomorrow. On Saturday, men's lacrosse has their home opener. If you can't join us on Saturday, join us next Wednesday for more women's basketball. And until then, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.